Okay, guys, good morning. Welcome to another backtesting session. Today there's going to be a lot of backtesting. I'm warning you. Be ready. The first one is going to be a 2 hour, probably about around 2 hours backtesting. Then I'm going to do a break, probably for half an hour, and I'm planning to run at least maybe 3 or 4 2 hour backtesting sessions today. As I said, my goal is to put in at least 100 trades as soon as I can. I'm currently at 20 trades, and I'm by the end of January. Stats are good. I had a pick last night. I'm about 65% win rates, 1.7 RR. It's a decent, but I had a few mistakes last night, which I need to be careful. It was mostly managing positions, kind of stuff. Anyway, so this was like last night's my last trade. Price came to here, didn't fill me in for a few ticks. I didn't close my trade. It reversed by poor management there. I recognize it, and then we move on. And now we see, if we see like the overall picture, what's happening here is that price. We see the price did a pullback here, had some reaction. However, it couldn't like break these highs and test the 4076 again at least. So just as another pullback and it continues lower. I think the next point where it's worth finding something, it's this low right here, which is about this. It's about this 39,722, 39.64. It's way lower. On the way, we may find, I don't know, we may see price getting rejected and going higher again, but I really doubt because there's no inflection point in here. Unless there's this one only I can think of, and this one. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. And we'll get there. Let's gonna turn on. Okay. Okay. Time to carry on now. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit. I'm not planning on taking any trades on the same day. So yeah, I don't plan to take any trades on the 31st. However, we may see how price reacting. We see any good fail breakdown, I'm gonna take it. So far, nothing. Now we see if price reclaims that level. That would be a nice fail breakdown. We see price now is coming at support zone somewhere here. So nothing so far. The days like this day is one of these days which is not good. They're not good for my strategy. So we'll just have to play them out. Nothing really to do there. See, just price collapsing, literally collapsing. we found some resistance point there. I think it would be like the previous day low. Maybe, I don't know. No, this is we've been way past that. Uh, so you can see right here on this chart, we found the support zone of these lows. You see these lows. Uh, and we'll see how it's going to play out. I'm not interested in getting long unless we recover the 4027. Okay, so we have the price back testing now, the level. Now it's time to see whether this level you see here, whether this level is gonna accept inside the price. So the price, if it gets accepted, we may try to test the this previous DVA low. All right, this point I mean, this high. So far, we're just waiting to see how it's gonna play out. Okay, let's see what's going on this chart here. Okay, I saw a nice candle happening there. I put it on the 10 seconds. I'm just looking for an entry if price gets accepted above this level. Not really. Not yet. You can see here it's just playing around but hasn't been accepted yet. Just gonna pause for a moment and make a coffee. Please. And I was thinking, guys, that if you do enough, like after a while, in the beginning you say, okay, I'm gonna find a strategy that works for me and that I like it. Then once you found it, you say, okay, I'm gonna put as many hours as I need and everything. And at some point after you do that, you get to a point where pretty much everything is like black and white. There's no middle ground. Like for me, like here, price does not get accepted. There's no, reason for me to do anything. So it's literally like everything's black and white. Either you have to enter, either you don't enter. No gray zone maybe or why or. So this is what I was just thinking out and I said, I say it like out loud. everything becomes so, crystal clear what you have to do, and then just do it. Just go day in, day out of the charts, and be the best, operator you can ever be. That's all that matters. Now we can see in real time uh, how price is trying to get accepted. We are still before the opening with the London session now. We don't see a lot of volatility, just price moving around. Just, okay, I saw a nice candle here. I saw a nice, this is what I wanted to see. This big change of delivery candle would actually penetrate the level. Now let me see if there's going to be any confirmation. No, nope. I thought that was it, but oh, wow, what was that? Oh, that was huge. But why didn't we have any? Usually there is some information news here, like this major news, but there was nothing about that one now. Anyway, that move happened without me. I have to deal with it. That would be my trade to enter here and take my first profit here. Anyway, I have to continue. Yeah, you can't do anything with the news, I mean, so because usually there are some news tabs here, but they let in the February, so that was something else probably. Let's see. Okay, now it's time for me. There was a trade and we missed it. We have grabbed 20 points there. What I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna take this one. I'm not gonna force my trade. I'm just gonna see if we find another opportunity. The opportunities come and go all the time in the market, so don't worry. All right, we lock this in. Bring it down. Okay, cool. Now we just have to wait and see if there's gonna be any pullback or any possible acceptance. You can see if any possible acceptance, I can still take the trade. Because this one, imagine that was that was most like a level reclay because it failed breakdown. But the whole structure here, you can see the whole structure here is basically a failed breakdown, a big failed breakdown to this level. So in theory, if price gets accepted inside, I may try to hit this previous DVA high. Here, there's a big major, you can see level here. Anyway, okay. Now, I'm gonna take it step by step and see if we're gonna see any acceptance. Regarding the rhythm, we're on a good point. What does the DVA has? So we may see actually this price coming in. Let's see. Get a pullback at the VWAP, I may enter. Let's see, we see pullback. So we are getting accepted inside now. Just want to see if there's gonna be any pullback. There we go, pullback, rejection, another attempt to sell, another attempt to sell. Let's see if price is getting accepted. That's what I wanted to see. The big change of delivery candle. Attempts to sell, no one can sell here. Change of delivery, now it's time for me to enter. It's so everything's so kind of like predictable at some point. So anyway, okay, we are still on the 31st, so we might break even or even win for the day. Okay. So this one has potential because we broke above this high, so it has a very good potential to hit the 40, 30, sorry, 40, 75. It's about here, this highs. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a screenshot now for my records. Okay, so we took. So now we have to place the tool, the long tool, which is 40, 40, 46. That's it. We're gonna place our stop loss not far away below. I don't want to place it right here, but I will place it just right below this lows and below the VWAP. That's more than enough. Now the rest is gonna be probably here. Okay, I think this is the trade. So we locked in kind of like of 0.7, and I'm not sure if it's worth it. Because I said my entry was planned to be at this level right here and not up there. We still have decent amount to go up to this high. So you know what? Actually, I'm gonna risk a bit. I'm gonna place my target right there, 1.3 R, aiming for these highs right there. Market is about open, so it is very doable. So you see here, I was planning to enter when we get accepted inside in this. So probably my trade wanted to be having this part as a, uh, you know, as a, to risk this kind of like part and then take 1 to 2 hour up to here. But because of our news, I wasn't expecting it, so it just broke inside and I missed the chance. But it is what it is. We got the trade anyway now. Just gonna take the breakout. Okay, we're placed in the market order. We're at the current balance. 1% market is a partials. We'll do 90% there. And we're gonna leave a small runner just in case it goes higher, because you never know. And the 10% is gonna be a runner up to the tops. There's gonna be a runner up to the, let's say, 4100 possibly. 4100, all right. And we can save and journal this trade. Okay. Okay. All right. So, notes. I'm gonna keep some notes now. So, I'm gonna say. So, before I write anything, I'm gonna make a coffee. I'll be right back. All right. All right. Okay. We're writing notes out now. I will say that our planned entry for this first breakdown was at the 4027 and a half, when price would enter again within the above range. However, we missed the right entry due to some news announcement. So now we have to take a continuation trade within the previous DVA, aiming for my TP1 to be at the previous swing high, which is the 4075, 4075s. TP2 is the next swing high, at the 4100s. Okay. Okay, let's play it now and see how it goes. I'm gonna go the 10 seconds, just a little bit faster, not too much. See the buyers are pushing, some is coming down to test again the previous DVA low and the DVA high. Let's see again. Price is coming down again. We're trying to reclaim the the market open up. We're trying to reclaim the level. Market open is holding. VWAP is holding, so we may see price going higher. Let's see. Just gliding higher, but nothing really exciting. Okay, we hit a key level now, which is the blue line here. I hope we're gonna break it. If the VWAP is holding the previous VWAP, we may see it breaking it. We're breaking it. Let's see if we are now to close at the previous DVA high. Let's see, now we're at 11 o'clock. I'm not sure if price is gonna push that high within one day. So price chart is trying to get accepted above. Okay, we hit the DVA high now. Let's see if we can break it. 1 o'clock. I think price is getting accepted now above the previous DVA, which is a good thing. The sellers there. I think price will actually break eventually. By the way, one correction, my taking profit target will be, as I said, 3 points below, and I forgot to do it now. So I'm just gonna correct it. I'm gonna put it at 40, 40, 40, 73, and 40. Let's see if I can move it. Yeah, 40, 73, and 75. That's it. There we go. Okay, now we have to be a little bit patient with price. Okay, we hit our target. Now it's time to leave a runner, just in case for the future continues to go higher. Imagine if we had taken this trade right at the bottom here. So we had taken this trade right here, so the risk reward would be insane, because imagine I was planning to enter about here for longs, and I would have placed my stop loss, let's say 5 points below. That's 403 right there. Yep. And my target would be, yeah, that would be a decent 1.7 R. Now we got about 1.3 R. That's all right. By the way, it was my thought to take some profits at the previous DVA high, but I decided to hold the trade at the swing high first, because they were really close. The second reason was the RR was below 1 here. And the second reason, and the third actual reason, was that at the moment we were entering was at the opening of the session. So I knew that during the session there was the potential, within like probably the ATR, to hit the target. So yeah, if it was like overnight session, probably would have, I would have taken my profits at the VWAP or at the, previous DVA high. But now since we were on the fresh opening session, we had a really good, you see here, push. This was the balances respected. So I had a really pretty good clear idea that what's going to happen. Yeah, so I'm now just going to take a screenshot. Okay. uh, TP1 was hit and we leave the 10% the runner out. Awesome. Save. All right. And then now we don't do anything. We just gonna roll a little bit faster and see how that's gonna play out. Probably we're gonna see now some kind of pullback, probably around the entry point. You never know, but you know. So we saw a pullback at the previous DVA high, which held exactly here. The price actually may break out. Wow, okay. The price has indeed broken out. That's insane. Look at that market. Jeez, look at that market. I'm gonna raise my target a bit. 3 points. It will be 41.06 there. So I'm just writing some notes that I updated the TP2 to be the 3 points below the swing high. Okay, okay. And we're gonna continue to run it and see how it's gonna pan out. The buyers are extremely powerful. Now we don't care, you know, if the runner hold it overnight or whatever, you know. Okay, just gonna mark another previous DVA. That's it. So I see the market is so bullish that after this kind of run, they even retraced right here. Like we should be like nowadays, we should see that if we, you know, the market was so bullish that just only small grinding. Jesus, haven't seen the market such bullish recently. Let's see if we can confirm the breakout here. The price holds. If this level holds, we may see price continue higher. Otherwise, we may see this lowers revisited. So far we don't see any fair breakdown or anything. Uh, just price continues to grind. Okay, let's see. Is that a rejection? Hmm. Okay, let's see how it goes. Well, the organization price tried to break out, it couldn't. Now it traced beneath. By the way, I think we may have had a failed breakdown here. Yeah, because this one was the overnight lows. Yeah, this one was the overnight lows. Let's see if I can. So here was the overnight lows. Price came below, got accepted, now rallied. In theory, our entry, in theory, we could take our entry right here above the VWAP, but we missed it. That was a failed breakdown. It wasn't massive, but it was still a failed breakdown. Yo, that was kind of news. It was news. Yeah, that was a news. 8:15. 8:15. So we see how well price is holding. We see how well price is holding right here. Many tests. To be honest, it wasn't that a failed breakdown, so there was no reason to enter. Okay, now that's a really good fail breakdown quality. So we see overnight, we did a fail breakdown here. We tested the highs again, so that was a valid trade here, that one. We didn't take it because we missed it. Now price tried to, we did liquidity sweep at the highs, did a liquidity sweep of the lows. So if we enter now the 40.71 again, that's a decent trade, a very decent trade, because we see price came down at the liquidity pools you see at the previous DVA high for those traders who actually took this trade, took the breakout at the power hour. So now we're just waiting for the reclaim of the, we're gonna take it very slow. We're just waiting for the reclaim of 40.71, that one, and I'm ready to take it. Okay, now we're trying to get accepted at the 40.71. We did a small blip and got rejected instantly. This trade has good potentials if it works out. Nice candle there. Let's see if it's going to continue. Blip above. That's what I wanted to see. And now, you see, that blip above came back. Price couldn't fall for 1 to 3 times. Now we're going to just break out and continue. And this is me entering. Just give me a sec to organize a little bit my screenshots. So now we are at the 11 o'clock of the 1st February. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna take a screenshot. Actually, before I take my screenshot, I'm gonna place the long position, 40, 17, 2.5. That's us. Where's the lowest point here? 40.65, let's say. So it's gonna go at the 40.61, the stop. To 61, and we're gonna be aiming for these guys close to 1 hour above, approximately. Yeah, it's close to 1 hour. That's totally fine by me. I'm gonna aim at these guys. This guy's at 40.83. We're gonna put it 40.80. Yeah, I'm gonna aim to take this kind of guys here. Oh shit, I'm over it. Okay. And I'm gonna leave the runner, as I said again, to the ultimate highs. I'm not sure if it's gonna work because we may see price getting rejected at the VWAP and continue lower, but that's something I guess to figure out. So the take profit is gonna be the same uh, as the other one, which is gonna be the 4106. 4106. Let's save a journal, take a screenshot. Uh, Λοιπόν, έχουμε fail breakdown and the liquidity sweep of the overnight low and liquidity grab from the previous DVA high. Price is expected to be the DVA high slash breaking point. Okay, so what I expect market to do if it wants to stay rotational or go higher is to test again these highs. So let's see how it's gonna go. I think taken I've taken screenshots of that. Yeah, okay. So we're good to go. Let's go delete this. And all right, let's roll it. I'll go a little bit faster, but not too fast. Market is very strong. Let's see if we're gonna break the VWAP. If we can break the VWAP, then we can head up to the profit target. Some kind of rejection there, just stalling. I think we're gonna go. Yeah, let's see. We haven't even touched the DVA high. The market is quite bearish now, unless it comes for another liquidity grab. Yeah, we see market did a second dip, a little bit lower. Let's see if that time we're gonna test our taking profit. C price is trying to sell down there. We're trying to sell many times and it can't. But I think eventually it's gonna break it. Let's okay. Okay, that's a nice movement. We may see price now go higher. Let's see. We're at 1 o'clock now. That pullback may be just to grab some liquidity for the shorts, but let's see if it's sustainable. Hmm. Okay, price is going to the VWAP again. Let's see if we can break out. I think we can, but we'll see. The buyers are defending the previous DVA high. We see here many times. So we may actually see price break the VWAP eventually. That was a nice wow. And I think we were just taken out. Yep. So there was some sort of news happening. There was some sort of news happening, and we tested this high here, but we tested this high here, which was as the previous high. That's why I thought for a moment we adjust my target to this high, not here. We didn't take it for a few ticks. Then the market just dipped below and retest this key level here, the support you see. And let's see what's gonna happen because yeah, and I'm not gonna take any other trade only if we reclaim the previous DVA high, so 40.68. So I'm just gonna take a screenshot. Trade concluded as a loss. Uh, Process was okay, but market but market lost the previous DVA high. Uh, when news got out and market spiked lower to the key support level 40, 56, 40, 56. We can see the market that we lost the 40.63 and immediately we recovered. Means that the buyers are not done yet. Okay, that was way too fast. I missed the entry because that was way too fast. Let's see if we can take an entry there and aim for a little bit higher target, maybe. So this is our target. Let's say we're gonna place. No. Let's see if we can place the target aim at least 40.89. Okay, I'm gonna take this trade. That was a really nice field breakdown. Market recovered really strongly, so I'm gonna take the trade. Okay, that's what I'm thinking about. You can see we recovered here really good the previous day and really we're pushing very hard now. Uh, yeah, sorry for that. So yeah, we are ready to take this trade now. I'm gonna take a screenshot. This is on the when it's happening. This is on the 1st of February, so that's two trades in the same day. Okay, we're allowed to take two trades a day to losses, so that's the second one. Hopefully this one is gonna go. Okay, so about 1%. risk amount 1%, stop loss we have. I don't really think I'm gonna leave any runner above that. We can see we are in a very, you see the buyers, how strong they are. We did a big dip and then we just keep rolling. I don't really want to hold any runner because this is a zone that we only been once. So I'm not actually gonna take a partial. Just gonna take one profit and that's it. I'm gonna close all my positions. And have a runner up, by the way, from previously trade. So I'm not gonna take anything else. Can I save in journal? Okay, sorry for that. Yeah, so I'm gonna write now that buyers have demonstrated significant strength by not losing the previous DVA VWAP and recovering the previous DVA high so after they lost it. Okay, we log in our trades and I'm gonna close this one. It's about 1 hour trade. Let's see if it's gonna work out. As I said, my initial entry was planned to be right here at the pullback, but I missed it by 7 points, so I had to end a bit higher now. But we're gonna do it on a more bigger scale and aiming not at these highs, not at these highs, but we're gonna aim for these highs here, which is these ones. This one may take more than one session to achieve, so we're gonna see how it's gonna plan out. Hopefully we're not gonna get any big another fair breakdown here. We'll see how it's gonna go. Okay, we do another retest. Let's see if the VWAP holds. It holds momentarily. Price spikes, 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 and we'll take it. Yes, that was an amazing trade. That was an amazing trade. We got really lucky here. Like, I mean, really lucky. I need to watch the replay, but I'm pretty sure that price didn't hit our stop loss probably for 1 or 2 ticks. That's insane. And we actually hit the target by a long shot. That was amazing. Yeah, that was insane trade. You see here the market did a double dip, fail breakdown. You see double dip, fail breakdown. Our stop loss was covered by a few only ticks. Literally, it was only a few ticks. So got very lucky in this one, and we hit the target. Insane trade. I closed also all my runners. So hopefully, uh, if we break out, I'm gonna leave another one. Just I didn't want to risk. I mean, runners are runners, so they can lose and they can, they can come and and they can do pullbacks or whatever they want. But since there was very limited probability to go higher, I decided to close them. Anyway, I'm gonna lock my trade now. Okay, so uh, trade was concluded. Trade was concluded successfully. Market did double dip and Okay. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna do a break now, and I'll be right back probably in an hour or so to do a really 2 hour long session. So I'll be seeing you soon, guys. Hold on, and if you want more backtesting, uh, we're gonna have it like in an hour or so. See you soon. Take care.